drunk off my ass in the hot tub, almost ending my own life, but okay. Hey guys, it's Sharon. Welcome back to my channel. Now, just last month, I uploaded another episode to my Dumb Things Men Actually Believe About Women series, and you guys ate that video up, and it made me think of, you know, all the dumb and silly things that some guys have done to me or said to me, and in true Just Sharon fashion, it got me thinking, and I was like, huh, I can totally like trauma dump this on my audience. I feel like trauma dumping is very trendy now. And to top it off, I could then rank my trauma as a form of healing, right? Let's get into the rankings. In the green, it is simply, it is what it is. Can't do nothing about it. It happened. Doesn't really faze me. In the yellow, it's late night cringe. This haunts me when I'm laying in bed at night and I'm trying to fall asleep and my brain is just like, hey, remember this? In the middle ground is gaslight, gatekeep, repress. I really try not to think about this ever. I deny and ignore that it ever happened. Above that is, I should speak to a therapist. Yeah, maybe some professional help could do me well after this situation. And in the red is the worst of the worst. It's just lobotomy, bro. I want to forget this so bad. Scramble that thing up, please. Now go grab your snacks, go grab your tea, and let's spill mine.
Ooh, just what I've been waiting for.
I feel like if I'm gonna do this, I should start from the beginning. Back in elementary school, I was at the library and I was in the checkout line, and the kid in front of me, for whatever reason, I have never seen this kid before, never spoken a word of this kid. He turns around, he just looks at me, and he tells me that I have a unibrow and that it's ugly.
I was in pure shock. I thought I might have misheard.
I was speechless, bro. I didn't know what to say. I couldn't utter a single word. I had never been in this situation before. I'm like, I don't know you, bro. And he just went, you have a unibrow and you're ugly. Gagged me. I think I blacked out. And then out of nowhere, my crush appeared. Seriously, it felt like it was out of thin air. And he told this kid that he was ugly and he should worry about himself.
And
That kid zipped his mouth and turned back around and checked out his book at the library.
just as I thought.
Ever since then, I did become a little bit insecure about my eyebrows, but you know, I'm just gonna put this out. It is what it is. It's elementary school. Kids just say dumb things. In middle school, I'll never forget this one. The kid that sat in front of me in 6th grade, he turned around in his seat one day for whatever reason. Again, dudes just feeling like they gotta say something for no reason. He turned around in his seat and he told me that I had really hairy arms for a girl. I asked for laser hair removal as my quinceañera gift. Now my arms are hairless. And to be honest, I really want to say it's because I didn't like shaving and I don't like having body hair. And it's true, I hated shaving. I don't regret getting laser hair removal at all. I just wish that comment didn't stick with me and create that little inkling in my head. It is what it is. I don't regret not having to shave. Thank you, kid. Even though girls have body hair, shocker. Crazy, I know.
What the?
This one time I went to the gym and I was literally mid-workout, bro. Like I'm on a bike and I have my earphones in. And the guy who works at the desk interrupted my workout to hit on me. I remember he asked me for my Snapchat and I lied and I was like, my phone is dead, even though I'm dead ass listening to music right now. So I was like, oh yeah, just give me your Snapchat and I'll add you. I then went home and I Facebook searched his Snapchat. His Snapchat was connected to his Facebook account, and so was his wife. He was married and had a whole ass wife and was hitting on me at the gym, bro.
Trash.
Obviously, I never added him and I actually stopped going to that gym. I never really felt comfortable at the gym, and that was really kind of like the nail in the coffin for me. So I was like, we're just not gonna go anymore. So because of that, gaslight, gatekeep, repress. I try not to think about it, because if I think about it, then I'm gonna have a crisis on how married men are just out there still hitting on women. I'm like, you got a whole ass wife and you're still not satisfied, bro. Come on, do better and stop interrupting people while they're in the middle of a workout. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I used to walk at this park every single morning. You know, I gotta get my 10K steps in. I used to do that though until this one day this woman stopped me and she was like, avoid the back part of the trail, because there's a guy back there catcalling women and jerking off in the grass. Ew.
Call the police. We need to call the police.
Yeah, I got a walking pad after that. To this day, I haven't gone back to that park and walked. So that one is definitely gonna be at, like, I should probably speak to a therapist about that one, because That's insane. You a whole ass adult creeping on people and just touching yourself in the middle of a park? On a lighter note.
Oh, don't cry, are you?
I can't believe I'm like actually saying this because oh my god, when I tell you I try to repress this like there is no tomorrow. I'm so serious. Okay, so this one time I met the wanted. Ew, I don't want to say this. I don't want to admit this, bro, but I pretended to cry so I could get my favorite member's attention.
I am ashamed.
Ew! And I did it because it was like a mixed meet and greet and I was like, no, I need my favorite band member to give me all of his attention. I can't let these other girls get any of the attention. And the worst part is that it worked! I got all of his attention. I manipulated him. I faked cried. That's so toxic. Jay, if you're watching this, I am so sorry.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I cringe about this all the time. Like, it will be any time of day and I'll just be like, oh man, I can't believe I did that. I am not putting this at late night cringe though, because this is generally something I wish I didn't do and physically gives me the ick. Lobotomy. Just straight up lobotomize, please. I've never admitted to that. Block. Delete. The next really bad experience or interaction I've had with a man. So, oh god, I hate this one. Okay. This guy that I was dating was cheating on me with one of my best friends. That's like the ultimate betrayal. You'd think that'd be the worst part about it, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
When I tell you that's not even the part that fazed me the most, when I tell you that I have dated so many cheaters.
Oh.
What was the big kicker is that when I confronted him about cheating on me with my best friend of all people, he called me a pompous see you next Tuesday, as in C word that rhymes with runt, which is insane coming from the cheater.
Bitch, you better be joking.
I remember I told my friend about it in school and my teacher overheard. And at the end of class, he came up to me and he said, for the record, I don't think you're pompous at all. And that has actually been one of my favorite interactions with men. And that for some reason really stuck with me, like really meant a lot to me, even though I knew I'm not pompous. But it's just one of those things that I was like, wow, he really called me a pompous C word for letting myself get cheated on. That's crazy. It is what it is. They're just silly words. He has apologized actually since, but it was that was just wild. This other guy that I went on a date with, I met him on Tinder and he picked me up, which that is a red flag alone. I shouldn't have let him pick me up. I should have met him there. If you're gonna go on a date with someone, I'm so serious. If this is your first date with them, you don't know them, meet them there. So you have a car and so they don't know where you live. But I let him pick me up. And the second I got in his car, he literally tried to eat my face off. Not like cannibal, tried to eat my face off, but like he just started kissing me, but like with his teeth. It was like, It was the worst kiss of my life. It was so weird, so awkward, and I literally should have gotten out of the car and I should have just been like, haha, we're not doing this. But sadly, at that time, I was still like at a point in my life where I felt bad saying no, and I didn't really have boundaries for myself. So learn from me, have boundaries and say no. If you don't want to do something, you don't gotta do it. I still went on the date with this dude. And he insisted that we sat on the same side of the booth.
That is disgusting. Ew.
That was the last time I ever spoke to or saw that guy again, bro. But this is something that I sadly late night cringe at. Easily, definitely one of the worst experiences of my life, period, was the first time I ever got drunk. Oh my God. I was with this guy I thought was the love of my life. You know how it goes. Every traumatizing story begins with, I thought they were the love of my life. We got wine drunk off of 2 bottles of wine that I swear we like chugged in less than an hour. That was like a wine bottle per person in less than an hour. It was bad. He wanted to go off and watch TV, but I wanted to go in the hot tub, which is a horrible idea, by the way, because I was completely sloshed, but I still got in the hot tub. Could have myself, but I wanted to go in the hot tub, so I did. And I remember I was texting my friend Karina, and I just remember Karina being like, get out of the hot tub, what are you doing? You're gonna die. And me being like, nah girl, I'm fine. This is really so bad. I eventually did get out. I don't know, this is where it gets kind of hazy because the next thing I remember is I am crying my eyes out and throwing my guts out in the toilet in the bathroom for what felt like ever. It was bad. To this day, if I get a whiff of like wine, I gag. When I finally stopped puking, I went to go look for him, and he was chilling on the couch watching a Frank Sinatra documentary and asked me if I wanted to join.
Boy, if you don't get—
I called him an asshole and then like completely reamed into him and then just went to bed. And I remember afterwards, he had like texted me, "Thanks for humbling me, I needed that." You know what I needed? I needed someone to watch me, take care of me while I was drunk off my ass in the hot tub, almost ending my own life, but okay. I should definitely speak to a therapist for that one, for sure. But anyways, this last one, this one is silly, and this one is probably the most recent of them all, and it really shouldn't be that bad. It stuck with me because it was so stupid. This grown-ass man, I'm telling you, like, this man was in his, like, 40s, bro. He found out that I was hosting a period drive. I host a period drive every year, and a period drive is where I collect period products and donate those products to those in need in my community because period poverty is a real thing. Not everyone can afford or has access to period products. Wow, something so simple, that's a great cause.
I'm not ready for this.
This man found out I was hosting a period drive and goes, "Period drive? We need to repeal the 19th.
Are you dumb?
Because collecting period products for those in need warrants taking away women's right to vote? 2 + 2 equals what the actual is wrong with you?" Which, by the way, this is the perfect opportunity to let you know that I am hosting my period drive again. For the month of October, I will be collecting period products and donating those to a local organization in my community called I Support the Girls. They donate to a bunch of people in need, including homeless shelters, schools, teen moms, DV survivors, so many wonderful people that are in need. And if you would like to donate some period products, it is so simple. I do a wish list on Amazon, so you can just purchase these period products on Amazon, and that is your donation. I know you like online shopping, so I made it as easy as possible. If you can donate something, it would be greatly appreciated. This will be fun. This is our 3rd time doing this. And guess what? We still have the right to vote, and we still deserve the right to vote because it has nothing to do with each other. So that being said, it doesn't even make my ranking because it's stupid, but it just stuck with me because of how stupid it is. So honestly, I'm gonna put it at lobotomy, and not for me, I'll tell you that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a big thumbs up. In the comments below, if you would like to share your worst interaction with men, please do so. We're already this deep in the trauma, might as well get deeper. Now, shout out of the day goes to Livy Loves Lixie. Sharon, I love you. At least someone does. None of these guys did, I'll tell you that. I love you too. If you feel bad for me at any point in this video, you should totally subscribe. Thanks. I hope you guys stay safe out there. I love you, and I really hope you don't have to interact with any of the guys that I described in this video. Again, Jay from The Wanted, I am so sorry. I cringe every day. Love you guys. Bye.